All right, hey guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are back with another Murray's Costume Manor archive. So this will actually be the final Murray's Costume Manor archive, unless they have one come out next week. But I don't think there will be one next week, because next week Secret of the Mimic comes out. That is insane, guys. The next Five Nights at Freddy's game is 1 week away. It doesn't feel like it. The release date of this game kind of snuck up on me, I'm not gonna lie. So when Secret of the Mimic does come out next week, right when it comes out, I will be live streaming the game on my main channel. So if you want to watch me play through the game live, make sure you're subbed to my main channel, just Xman723. But today we're going to be doing our final reaction video for Secret of the Mimic. So we have this Murray's Costume archive to watch, this final one, and then we also have a few teaser images here and there to also check out. So if you guys do want to see more reaction videos from me in the future, leave a like. That lets me know that you guys want to see more, and also more reaction videos more often. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this final Murray's Costume Manor archive video. All right, here we go. The final Murray's Costume Manor archive video, the Mycellium Men. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, boys, the show is starting. The commercial is starting. Here we go. All right, what do we got here?
The magic and whimsy of the Mycellium Men home with
the Mycellium Man.
It's the new musical Mycellium Men.
Oh my gosh, the Mycellium Man plushie. We gotta get it, bro.
Anything you say.
Anything you say? La la. That
it's
doesn't
like
sound.
having your very own band or a friend.
Wow.
Wow. The Mimic, bro. He's mimicking. They got their own band. All right.
Pretty groovy.
Pretty groovy. Oh, there was something flickering in the background right there. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. So yeah, there's these Mycellium Men, and this is going to be a new animatronic, or I guess like a costume, because again, it looks like for Secret of the Mimic, there's going to be a bunch of different costumes. Some of them might be like animatronics or something. I don't really know, but all we know is that the Mimic is going to be wearing a bunch of different suits, and this Mycellium Men is one of the suits we did see in our main trailer for Secret of the Mimic. And also this guy's like talking about how it can like mimic voices and stuff, kind of similar to the Funtime animatronics from Sister Location, because some of them had that ability to mimic voices and stuff, but then boom, this is straight up the Mimic, you know. So again, another little hint towards the Mimic. Let's see, at the very end, again, we have this child. Again, we were kind of talking about how in the last video, how it's like this family that's like kind of slowly growing up. So I'm assuming this is the same like little baby or the toddler that we had in the previous Murray's Costume Manor archive videos, and now you can see that he's grown up some, and a lot of people have been theorizing that maybe this kid is Michael, and it's part of the Afton family. Because again, it does seem like Secret of the Mimic is going to take place around Fredbear's, or maybe even before Fredbear's Family Diner. Probably before Fredbear's Family Diner, I bet, but we'll just have to wait and see when the game does come out. So there was something in the background here. Obviously you can see like a bunch of music notes spinning around in a circle. Oh yeah, see, there's something flickering right there. I bet it's him. What is that? What is that? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I'm looking at right here. Obviously this is the commercial for the Mycellium Men, so I feel like it's probably got to be related to them, but I can't really make out what is going on. I want to say it looks like there might be like a Jack in the Box, maybe a reference to Jackie and like a hand coming out of it, but honestly I can't really tell fully what is in this secret image. So I think it might be like either something about the Mycellium Men, or it could be something about Jackie. Also, there is apparently some secret voice lines in here, so I know you're there.
You today.
I know you're there.
Men. They repeat.
I see you. What's your name? You're my only friend, which that's just straight up from the Mycellium doll. And then it also says you're my only friend once again at this part, but it's more staticky and more glitched out and stuff. So again, I don't know if that's supposed to be like the Mycellium Men talking to you, or again if it's Jackie talking to you, aka the Mimic. All right, so that's pretty much everything I could find in this new trailer. But again, with Secret of the Mimic, obviously you are going to have the Mimic or Jackie being the main character, but then there is like a bunch of different costumes and other like animatronics scattered all over the place. So I don't know what other animatronics are going to be alive at this location. We have seen a few of them moving, but again, I don't fully know if they are controlled by the Mimic or something. Like an example of that would be like Dolly. We saw Dolly moving around in the trailer. I feel like Dolly's probably their own animatronic, not controlled by the Mimic. And then also there's that giant Music Man guy. I don't fully know what his name is yet, but yeah, so there is going to be a good handful of other animatronics running around at this Secret of the Mimic location. And I think there is actually like multiple locations in Secret of the Mimic. I think it's kind of similar to FNAF Help Wanted, where you can kind of like select where you want to go. So you have Murray's Costume Manor, and I think there's some other locations as well in Secret of the Mimic where we're having to retrieve some animatronic parts or whatever we can get our hands on from Murray. So anyways, we do actually have some more secret images on Steelbowl Studios. For a good while they have been posting some teasers, and I haven't seen any of the teasers on their X page. So let's actually scroll through here and let's see what we can find. All right, I think the teasers mainly start around here. So we have this first one right here, 75 days until the secrets are unleashed, and we have 3 costumes, and they're like little costume slots. So we know the elephant's going to be moving around, but all of these other costumes might be moving around as well, again being controlled by the Mimic, where the Mimic like slips inside of these costumes. Let's see, what else do we got here? We have this one right here. Your hand, wait, what does it say? Your hands called, they'd like to stay attached today. No, Mr. Hands, bro. What if I want to chop off my hands? So watch your hands, and we can see a worker with a injured hand. So this is like a safety sign. And limbs replaced at employees' expense. That's a crazy poster, but again, it's basically being like, hey, you employees, you guys better be safe. Let's see, what else do we got? We have this. Have you ordered Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic? Don't worry about filling in the body type. Murray's Costume Manor will take care of that for you. So we have this right here, Murray's Costume Manor. This order is from your receipt. It guarantees that the costumes specific below are being manufactured for you. Present this order from the front desk 3 months after your initial order date to receive your costumes. Order form, and then you can fill this out. So it looks like, yeah, you can order your own costumes. And then we have this one right here, the nurse will see you soon. So another poster. Oh no, broken bits, question mark. We'll take care of them. So we can see Dolly on this poster. So Dolly actually goes around and takes care of the other animatronics. Again, we have the elephant, who actually has circuits and stuff coming out of him. So I don't fully know if the elephant is supposed to be like a costume or an animatronic inside of a costume. Maybe it might be similar to the Springlock animatronics. Might be like an early concept of the secret of the, sorry, not the secret animatronic. What am I saying? An early concept of the Springlock animatronics, where maybe these guys are designed where endoskeletons, like they have their own like main animatronic like frame and stuff inside of them, but how the Springlocks are able to have humans go inside of them as suits. Maybe these guys are like an earlier version where only endoskeletons, aka the Mimic, are able to go inside these animatronic costumes. So I wonder if that's what's going on here with this elephant. Oh, we have a little anniversary image for the original Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Oh, good old times. Oh, we have this right here. So we have the little clean bot. So again, this was from the Clean Ovac trailer. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this was shown off during Daco's charity live stream. So we can actually see the little Clean Ovac from the Murray's Costume Manor archive is actually going to be at this location. So we might also see Murray's magic coat rack, and also maybe the stay up latte coffee machine as well. Yeah, we'll probably see stuff from those Murray Costume Manor archives around this location. But that's so nice. You like a little robot, and then you can reach down and pet him. Oh, I gotta see that guy right there. And then we also have this teaser right here. What a dapper guy. Only 13 days until you can find out who he is yourself. So this guy right here. Oh, so first of all, we have stuff in the background. We have Big Top Showroom, and again, it has that giant Music Man guy that we saw from the original trailer. It has music notes around it, so again, it's like an early version of Music Man. Big Top Showroom, so that's where he's going to be at. Then we have the birthday showroom, and on top of that, we can actually see Jackie's box. Jackie's box, that's crazy. Oh, and yeah, there is the stay up latte machine on the far corner. You can't really see it while I have it in full screen mode, but if I minimize it here, you can see right there on the bottom right of the image is the stay up latte machine. Oh, so yeah, that is there. So Murray's Magic Coat Rack, where you at, buddy? I'm gonna find you. But anyways, guys, this is a new character right here, the origins of Helpy. Stillwell Studios obviously loves Helpy because Helpy is like on the main icons for the different mini games of Help Wanted. In Help Wanted 2, you had Help E with an I, and you also kind of had him as well in Security Breach and also Security Breach Ruin. And Helpy is showing up once again as Mr. Helpful. So Mr. Helpful is the origins of Helpy. Also in the background, you can kind of see a cardboard cutout of the Hippo character from the stage. So origins of Mr. Hippo, who knows, bro? This isn't only Secret of the Mimic. This is secret of all the animatronics. So this is where Helpy originated from as a Mr. Helpful. And he was like a little animatronic on top of this little machine right here that probably like guides you. Oh, and then once again, also on the bottom right corner, you can also see like barely the top of the Clean Vac robot. So that's really cool. So Mr. Helpful, I feel like he's probably going to be kind of like the hand unit of this game, where he kind of like guides you and tells you what to do and where to go, what to explore. So he's going to be, I'm assuming he's probably going to be our guide in this game right here. So that's super cool to see. Helpy's back, boys. And of course, this guy was also shown off during Daco's live stream, so it's only fitting. We have another poster right here. Wouldn't it be nice if it were June 13th already? Only 11 days. And we have another poster right here. Swingin' Bee Honey. Fun guaranteed. Swing like a bee. Made in the USA. So we got like another poster right here. So that also might be something around in Murray's Costume Manor or somewhere else. And then we also have the voice actors that got recently revealed. So these are going to be the voice actors in the game. Obviously, it's been redacted on who they are voicing, but we have some similar faces here. So we have Andy Field, which again, speaking of, I talked about Hand Unit just a minute ago. This is the same person who voices Hand Unit. We have Kellen Goff. Everybody knows Kellen Goff. Voiced Funtime Freddy. He also voices Fredbear from Ultimate Custom Night. So I wonder who else he might be voicing. We then have Heather Masters, who voices Circus Baby, aka Elizabeth. So I wonder if we will be hearing Elizabeth or Circus Baby at all in this game, or if she's voicing a different character. Just because we have like the same voice actors from previous games doesn't mean they are going to be voicing the exact same characters that they voiced before, because they can be voicing brand new characters. Because again, Kellen Goff has voiced a bunch of characters in Five Nights at Freddy's, Funtime Freddy, Molten Freddy, Fredbear, etc. Actually, if we go to the fandom wiki, we can see all the voice actors in Five Nights at Freddy's and all the characters they have voiced. So Kellen Goff has done Funtime Freddy, Molten Freddy, Fredbear, Freddy Fazbear from Help Wanted, but obviously that got unused. Glamrock Freddy, the daycare attendant, both Sun and Moon, and also Foxy as the Dum 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 in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. We have Heather Masters, who voiced Circus Baby, Scrap Baby, Glamrock Chica, and Vanessa. So those are the characters she has voiced. Next up we have is Martha, and she has voiced Gregory, Roxanne Wolf, and Vanny. She also did the voice for the Mimic and also Mystic Hippo. And it looks like for the next three voice actors, this will be their first Five Nights at Freddy's game they are voice acting for. So we have Taylor, Jim, and Tamara. So there we go. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that we currently have when it comes to teasers. Also, apparently, John from FNAF did a live stream. They got like a package that they opened up, and inside the box is this Spring Bonnie bobblehead, and it's in the same style from Five Nights at Freddy's 3. If you guys remember in FNAF 3 on the desk, there's the Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica bobbleheads. Well, he was sent a Spring Bonnie version in a Secret of the Mimic care package. So some people do get some of these like little care packages where it has like a bunch of stuff in it. It has a Murray's Costume Manor little piece of paper. It looks like there was the van as well, but that was like the main thing in that box was the Spring Bonnie bobblehead. So obviously Secret of the Mimic does take place in the past, probably, yeah, again, like around Fredbear's Family Diner. Obviously in Security Breach we did have a few of Fredbear's Family Diner posters of Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. As you guys know, since it's around the same time, I would absolutely love it, and I'd probably scream if I saw Fredbear or Spring Bonnie in Secret of the Mimic, even if it is something small, just like this little bobblehead. I think that is so cool to see. But there you guys go. That is pretty much everything. So there might be one or two more teaser images posted within this next week on their X page, but that's gonna be it for my reaction to Steel Wool Studios' Secret of the Mimic, unless for some reason we get one more trailer, but I highly doubt it because they've already shown off more than enough. That's one thing I really like, is they've shown off like little bits, but it's still a huge mystery as in what is going to happen in Secret of the Mimic. But again, it comes out in 1 week from now. That is insane. So again, when it does come out, right when it releases, I'll be live streaming it on my main channel. So look forward to that. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you want to see more reactions from me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!